Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you could join me today. I hope everybody's doing well. By the time you see this video, the holidays are probably going to be over, but actually Christmas just ended and I have mixed feelings about it. I'm sad, but I'm also happy. And I think I'm happy because Christmas is always a little bit stressful for me for some reason. I know I'm not alone. I think some of my negativity stems from the fact that I don't have a lot of family in this country. But nevertheless, I'm always very grateful. I always try to make the best out of the season. I'm sure you do too, but not everybody feels the same way. And I also acknowledge that a lot of people feel very lonely around Christmas time. And that's one of the reasons I love to be on this channel, because I feel like we're a little community here. And it's nice to have some online friends that you can turn to during the times that you feel lonely. And of course, we also have jewelry making. It's a great way to get your mind off things. I know personally it's helped me to get through many things in my lifetime. Whenever I need my spirits lifted, I always turn towards something creative, either jewelry making or art, such as painting or sketching. But anyway, guys, I got some really lovely Christmas presents this year. I got some really nice pliers that I need to show you. I'm not going to show them to you today, but maybe the next time I do a tutorial, I'll show them to you. They fit my hand very nicely, and I don't remember the brand, but I'll definitely show them to you the next time I do a tutorial. But today we're going to be doing an unboxing, and we're going to be opening up Curated Bead Box for the month of January 2023. And can you believe that it's already 2023? I cannot believe it. Time has been flying by like crazy. So anyway, guys, if you're not familiar with Curated Bead Box, I'll leave a little bit of information down below in the description section of this video, and I'll leave a link to the website as well. Basically, Curated Bead Box is a monthly bead subscription box that includes all kinds of things, such as beads, charms, pendants, and other items, specially selected with unique color combinations and themes. There are usually enough items to make a number of pieces, such as bracelets, necklaces, and earrings. The box goes for $20 a month, which includes shipping in the USA. And if you don't want a subscription, you can always just buy the box individually. They actually do offer previous boxes on their website. One of the nice things about this box is their Finding Starter Kit, which usually comes in either silver or gold. And if you're a beginner wondering where or how to start, this is the perfect box for you because the Finding Starter Kit includes crimp beads, elastic, beading wire, memory wire, head pins, jump rings, ear wires, and lobster claw clasps. So there's no need to go out and buy anything extra because everything you need is included, except for the tools, of course. Anyway, like I said, I'll leave a link down below along with a coupon code for 35% off your first subscription box. The coupon code is Luisa35. Now, before we get started, I'd really appreciate it. I'd be very thankful if you could subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And also, what helps my channel is if you leave some comments down below and give me a thumbs up. I don't always respond to the comments, but I read every single one of them, and I'm truly very grateful. So without any further ado, let's go ahead, turn the camera around, and we'll get started. And here we have Curated Bead Box for the month of January 2023. The name of the box is Mythical Mermaid. One of the things I love about Curated Bead Box is that they always give you a little preview. And as you can see, the beads are bluish colored. And I'm seeing some clear colored beads as well. And I'm also seeing a silver tone metal component. And here's a list of all the contents. And I do want to show you something. On this side it says bead sizes and types may vary due to availability. And the reason I'm telling you that is because you may receive something slightly different than what I'm going to be showing you today. And usually it's the size of the bead, but sometimes it could be the color as well. So anyway, let's go ahead and open it up. And look at all these pretty blue colors. I love what I'm seeing already, and I haven't even looked at it. Let me go ahead and organize this, and we'll go through each item. Let's take a look at the larger size beads first. These are 12 millimeters in size, and both of these strands are 8 inches long. Let's take a look at this one. The name of this bead is Marble Style Glass Bead, and the color is dark aqua. And as you can see, the beads definitely have a marble effect. The base color of this bead is an off-white color, and then it has that dark aqua on top. We've had marble style glass beads before, and I absolutely love them because they add so much interest to any piece. Very pretty. And let's take a look at these pearl beads. These are pretty large pearl beads. I'm not used to working with pearl beads this big, but as you can see, they do have a beautiful luster. The name of this color is Stone, so it's definitely a grayish color. I wouldn't say it's a dark gray though, it's more like a medium gray color, but I really love the color, and I love the luster effect on these pearl beads. Very nice. I wouldn't use these two colors together though, but you don't know until you try, and maybe there are other beads in the box that may help coordinate these two colors. Let's go ahead and look at the smaller size now. And here we have the 10 millimeter size beads. As you can see, we have 3 different strands, and then we have these loose beads. Let's take a look at this one first. As you can see, these are faceted and they're electroplated in a beautiful blue color. The size of this strand is 12 inches long. And I gotta say, guys, I really love these beads. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I love that blue color. And the facets are really nice as well. They don't have any sharp edges. The edges are a little bit rounded, I would say, but they're still pretty defined, so you can still see them. I can see making a gorgeous evening necklace using these beads. They're so pretty. I really do love this color. And they actually look nice with this aqua color as well. Let's take a look at it. This strand is 8 inches long, and this is a marble style glass bead, very similar to the first one that I showed you, but it doesn't have as much of a marble effect as the other one. And the color of this one is actually deep aqua. I wouldn't consider this to be a deep aqua color though, but maybe they're referring to the marble effect. But once again, I love the marble style because it really does add interest to a piece. Very nice. And I love these beads here. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. They look like table cut beads. And it's a very long strand. This strand is 24 inches long. And these are called vintage style glass beads. And the color is iridescent. As you can see, they're oval in shape. And they have that flat surface. The edges are pretty rounded. And they're kind of frosted on the edges. Very interesting. I've never seen this kind of bead in the Curated Bead Boxes before. And what I love about these beads is the transparency and the beautiful iridescent finish. These are absolutely stunning. I love these beads. And we get quite a few in this long strand. Very nice. I love these as well. I've seen these before in previous boxes in smaller sizes. These are called Galaxy Luster Glass Beads. And the color is Morning Gray. And we get a total of 16 beads. And they have that beautiful iridescent finish on the surface. I love that finish. But I think if I were to team them up with any bead, I would team them up with maybe this one here, that color, or maybe the gray pearls that I showed you a few minutes ago. I really love these. At the end of this unboxing, I'll put everything on my mat so you can see how everything coordinates. And here are some smaller sized beads. Now this one here is a gemstone, and the description doesn't say what kind of gemstone. It just says that it's a semi-opaque gemstone bead. So maybe it's agate, I don't know. But anyway, these beads are 8 millimeters in size, and these are 6 millimeters in size. Let's take a look at the gemstone. So what do you think, guys? Do you think this is agate? It looks kind of like a milky white, and they're definitely semi-opaque. Some beads are more transparent than others, as you can see. And this strand is between 7 and 8 inches long. And of course, I love that Curated Bead Box included some gemstones this month. And the other thing I love about these beads is that the color goes with pretty much any of the other colors that I showed you. It's a pretty neutral shade. I can see teaming them up with these pearls down here. Very nice. Let's take a look at these pearls. These are glass pearl beads, and the color is sky blue. I always have to laugh though, because to me this isn't sky blue. This is more like a periwinkle color. I don't pay too much attention to the names of the colors, to be quite honest. As long as it coordinates with the collection, that's all I care about. And once again, just like the other ones that I showed you, these have a beautiful pearl luster effect. And this strand is 16 inches long, so there are quite a few beads on this strand. I love it. And here we have an assortment of loose beads. These two are oval shapes and these are round. Let's take a look at this one. I'm not sure if you can see them very well up against the white dish, but the color of these beads is milky white. The description says they're semi-opaque, but these actually don't look like they're semi-opaque. They look pretty solid. I'm sure if I took them outside in the sunshine, they'd look different. I may be able to see some light shining through the bead. I'd have to test it out. It's hard to tell under these lights. But anyway, these measure 14 by 10 millimeters, so that's a substantial size. And we get a total of 10 beads. And once again, because they're white, they're going to go with a lot of these colors. Let's take a look at these now. I really love the color of these. These are also called sky blue, just like the pearls. And they are exactly the same blue color. Let me show you what they look like together. As you can see, they're very similar. So you could definitely use them together in some kind of design. And these are definitely transparent, as you can see. They measure 16 by 12 millimeters. And we get a total of 8 beads. I really love combining transparent beads with opaque beads in the same design. I actually like combining other things too. I like combining textures as well. But these are very pretty. And these are Druzy style glass beads. We've had these before in different colors. As you can see, they have a band of electroplating across the middle. It's a really pretty effect. And because they're Druzy style, they're a little bit irregular. They're not all the same. The color of these beads is silver, but I'm actually seeing other colors, not just silver. I'm seeing blue and green. They measure 12 millimeters in size, and we get a total of 15 beads. But these are really pretty, guys. I love Druzy style glass beads. I really do. They're so beautiful. And what I like the best about these beads is that they're irregular. And since they have a hint of blue, they're going to go really nicely with the blue beads that I showed you. But I think that would actually look really nice with the gray colored pearls that I showed you in the beginning. I'm going to have to play around with these beads and see what I can come up with. And here we have a metal component. It's listed as a curved tube pendant with loops. As you can see, it has 6 loops along the bottom. Let's take a look at it. As you can see, it has a very pretty hammered effect on the surface, and the loops are pretty large. It measures 62 by 14 millimeters. And there's the hole. As you can see, the hole is pretty big. So you could definitely thread some really thick leather cord through that, or have multiple strands go through it. I love these kinds of components because you can do some really interesting things with them. You can have dangles of different lengths. For example, you can hang some longer strands from the 2 middle loops and then some shorter ones. So I'm definitely going to be having some fun playing around with this component. I really like it. And finally, we have the Finding Starter Kit. And let me tell you how handy it is to have a kit like this if you're a beginner. It has a whole bunch of items that are going to help you get started. Now, it doesn't have everything, but it does have enough to get you started. Let me show you. We have some crimp beads, as you can see, and these are the round kind. They're not the tube kind. They're pretty small, and if you're a beginner, you may be better off squashing them instead of doing the traditional crimping fold-over method. And we have some ear wire hooks. I believe there are 3 pairs there. And we have some head pins. These are flat head pins, and they're very thick. And by the way, all of these items are in a silver color, as you can see. We have some jump rings. These are 6 millimeters in size, and these are also very heavy-duty jump rings. I love them. We have some stretch cord, and this stretch cord is also heavy-duty. It's pretty thick, so it'll definitely work with those large beads. We have some beading wire. As you can see, it's in a silver tone, and I believe this is the 7-strand beading wire. We have some lobster claw clasps. We get a total of 4, as you can see. And here's some memory wire. I believe this memory wire is 0.6 millimeters, and it's 60 millimeters in diameter. So like I said, this is enough to get you started, and it definitely has all the materials you need to make bracelets, earrings, or necklaces. So that's the full collection, the Mythical Mermaid collection. They're definitely the colors of the ocean, I would say. And I'm kind of glad that they didn't include a mermaid tail. Sometimes I like mermaid tails, but not always. It depends on the kind of piece that I'm making, but usually I don't use mermaid tails. But I think it would be nice to get some starfish beads to go along with the theme. In any case, I really adore these colors. Look how gorgeous these colors are, guys. They're so beautiful. As you can see, they all coordinate really nicely. I do love this color here, though. This is my favorite. And I also love the Galaxy Luster beads. They're all very pretty, and as you can see, there's a tremendous amount of beads here, so you're definitely getting your money's worth. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Let me go ahead and put these away, and I'll come back and say goodbye. Well, what do you think? Weren't those colors beautiful? I absolutely love the blue colors, and I also love the iridescent colors, and I love those flat oval beads. Those were super cute. But anyway, guys, if you have some time, I would really love it if you could leave some comments down below and let me know what you think of this collection. I want you to come back and check my channel for future tutorials coming up. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Happy New Year if I don't see you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.